Hi everyone, and welcome to 3-Minute Racquet Reviews, where we try to explain how graphite feels interacting with a rubber ball covered in felt in approximately 3 minutes. Today's frame is the Head Youtek Prestige Pro, so let's get right into it. In terms of the ground strokes on this one, I'd give it a high rating of about 8.5 out of 10. The Prestige Pro is super whippy and fast through the air. The response is super comfortable, both sides. Relative to its predecessor, the Microgel Prestige Pro, it's a little less hefty through the air, but it does make for a nice customization platform for those that are used to a higher swing weight on a Prestige frame. The directional control is off the charts with this one, definitely a little cousin of the Pro Tour 280, 630, or PT57A Pro Stock. In terms of the Netplay, I'd give this one a high rating of a 9 out of 10. It's a top tier frame at the net in the modern game, easy to manipulate. Still enough plow and heft to get good depth on a stretch volley. In terms of serving, give it a pretty good rating of about 8 out of 10. It's definitely best for slice and kick serves, given that really quick feeling sensation through the air. Definitely adding some weight here would help for the response on flat serves, just to get a little bit more heft behind the ball. And in terms of power, this is definitely not a high-powered frame. I'd give it a lower rating of about a 5.5 out of 10. It does give that noodle-like response with little to no free power. Very small sweet spot that can definitely work for certain players who really like to swing out. In terms of control on this frame, I'd give it about a 9 out of 10. It's definitely one of the best aspects of the Prestige Pro. The point and shoot nature of this one makes it feel like one of the more precise Prestiges that Head has released in the past 20 years. In terms of the spin on this one, I'd give it a pretty high rating of about a 7.5 out of 10. The 16x19 pattern on this one gives a nice degree of spin, with the launch angle sort of in the middle of the road, but the whippiness of the low swing weights that come stock in this one allow for a lot of easy spin generation. In terms of stability, I'd give it about an average rating of a 7 out of 10. This one tends to flutter on off-center defensive balls if it's not struck well. Could definitely use some weight in the middle or upper hoop to provide some better plow or stability. And in terms of the comfort on this one, I'd give it an elite rating of 10 out of 10. It's just that classic Prestige comfort, a buttery smooth ride where the ball seems to soak into the string bed. Found it to flex in the lower yoke, like one of those classic Prestige flex profiles. Makes for a really great ride for someone who's used to a classic player's frame or a classic Prestige from Head. In regards to touch and responsiveness, I'd give this one a high rating of 9 out of 10. Mainly because of the Youtek layup combined with the really open string spacing that allows for a clear understanding of where the ball is sitting in the string bed. On to our Will It Lead category. I think this one is really tough to recommend for the average player due to the very low-powered layup, and unless you rely on craft and finesse, I really wouldn't recommend this one. Lastly, on to the cosmetics. This is one of my favorite looking Prestiges and head frames of all time. The really rich candy apple red combined with the exposed graphite makes for a great cosmetic. Thanks everybody for watching today. Look forward to seeing you on our next review.